No.
fucking noise.
I broke it.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Guys,
We all broke them.
we are not good at playing and blowing. Well, you know what we are good at? Making it through a full year of...
That was great.
Making it through a full year of chicken wings. Not without the help of some alcohol. Guys, happy fucking birthday!
Woo!
It's a birthday.
Welcome to Spread Those Wings. We just turned 1 year old. Bring on the fucking potty. Ryan's got champagne.
I told you there'd be champagne.
We got nice party hats. We got some fun shit up our sleeves today, guys. It's been a full year. Some of you were even with us at the very first episode watching it live. That's right. Talking to you, OG Joe Lee. You were there in attendance for the first episode. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
A knee-high grasshopper.
Fun fact, Joe Lee and the Cajun, or Captain Cajun out at the end, both sat in the audience for the first ever episode. However, fast forward.
Yelled at?
Yeah, Gary got yelled at a lot. Fast forward, one full calendar year later. Whoop, wow. We picked a place.
I'm a terrible bartender.
We picked a place that ties in to that first place. Right? Stop. Tilt your champagne flute.
Okay. Flute?
It's called the champagne flute.
I played the trumpet once. Continue. Great.
We chose a place called Mr. Ventry's, the original Ventry's today. The reason being, number one, yes, they are actually highly ranked on Yelp for their chicken wings, but number two, it is about a mile from where the very first ever episode was filmed at St. John's something church in Niagara Falls, New York.
It's almost like we planned that.
We did. I read a map. I surveyed the land. I took a hard hat out with me.
This place is great, though. Real good people.
Yes. So we haven't had their wings yet, but
Very hospital.
The guy, no, hospitable.
I said that.
You said hospitals.
No, I said hospitals.
You said hospitals.
Hospitable.
The guy who owns the place or was working today asked us 3 times over to make sure our order was correct on the phone. Called me because I was running late. Made sure we were still coming for our wings. Labeled all 4 of these. And the wing price is something special. We'll get to that in a bit.
I'm all horned up.
But...
And I got a couple slices of pizza.
Yeah, he also gave us free pizza. Guys, before we really dive into this, a toast to many more years to come.
Damn right.
To you, the audience. And to the next however many of you are going to watch, listen, and love us. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Ryan let the cat out of the bag. If you tuned in from the beginning, the original hopes, thoughts, and dreams were, hey, we're gonna do a medium, a specialty, and the hottest wing possible. After realizing we don't really follow that rule much ever, and the fact of being that there's been so many damn good flavored wings lately, Ryan,
damn good wings.
What are we doing?
We're going with 4 wings an episode. Give us more of a variety.
More time for chaos.
Yes. My favorite.
Chaos
I'm
and
excited about
variety.
this, though. You know, more variety, more flavors for the
What I noticed,
people.
so for next week's episode, you will not see us live at the bar eating wings. You will see some pre-taped action, post-taped action, some review action, basically. We're going to go through and we're going to give you guys finally that top 20 wings countdown that we always promised. We're going to talk over it. We're going to let you guys know what our thoughts are about that. And we're going to enact the top 20 wing places. The top 10 medium wings, the top 5 hottest wings, and the top 10 specialty wings. So we will officially have a rolling count every week as well. Guys, we're making moves.
Damn right.
Making moves.
Making moves and making bacon.
And obviously, when things quiet down a little bit, we'll be able to
have guests back.
And we'll be able to venture out a little bit into other areas and spread those wings.
I'm very excited about that as well.
Absolutely.
You know?
The last thing I really want to say myself before we dive into some wings, I want to give a big thank you to Chris and Anthony over at the network for consistently putting faith in us, letting us do our work, and trusting us at the best of our abilities.
Cheers to them.
Yeah, seriously, cheers to you guys. We would not be here without you guys, and we hope that we're an asset as much as we feel we are to the team. Hopefully we're on the move to 25,000 in the next month.
That'd be cool. Did we get our numbers or not yet?
I didn't get our numbers for that show
Still
yet.
February.
Well, I mean, I got a cheat code on a different show, but I didn't ask for those exact numbers yet.
Gotcha.
Being that it is all of our birthdays, Gary, do you have anything else you want to add about this last year or the year ahead?
So the last year, obviously when we first started out, it's a learning curve, but growing and figuring out our niche, whatever you want to say. It's been really fun, and like watching some of the episodes, you can see how much we have grown from the first episode, and how much we have really prospered and gelled together, and improved in our journey here. So, and the next coming years,
I like that.
hopefully we can continue to grow and just become more of a family.
I mean, we're already pretty close, but hopefully you,
Well said.
the listeners, and the viewers
I'd like more.
will become more family with us.
I want more engagement with our people.
Absolutely. I love it. We have a few of them that do.
Well said, brother.
I mean, off the top, I'm gonna list here. We've got a couple people who've been really stepping up. Rob Beck, constantly posting and answering with us. Love talking with Rob.
We'll definitely, obviously, get Kettle soon. It's just a matter of.
I passed Kettles today.
I want to do it when we can actually
Sit on the patio
yeah.
out there. Yes, that's the plan on that.
That's
I
cool.
knew we were going.
That's a
We
good
were going
idea.
to try to do that. And Ryan will have his favorite thing ever. It'll be Ryan's favorite episode. We'll make sure we film it facing this way outside because the stadium will be Ryan's backdrop.
Lovely. That's a great idea.
Shout out to Bruno Lombardo, one of my buddies. Bruno Lombardo, Lombardi. Bruno's been sharing our shit feverishly lately, and that's been pretty cool. Of course, VOG Joe Lee. We got some stuff coming for you, Joe. Brian, anything you want to say to the nice, wonderful people before we eat these wings?
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm usually an awkward fucking person, to be completely honest with you.
Sometimes.
I can be. But this,
But
bringing me on here.
The lights come on, it's a whole new guy.
Yeah, this made me more comfortable, with interacting with people in general. So I really appreciate it. I feel like I was once in NXT.
Yeah.
And I got called to the main roster, to be honest with you.
I mean,
We let him come on for one show and let him film a couple, and
Yeah.
Rupert gets born as a star.
Yeah.
I myself was a more introverted guy, but podcasting and stuff like this has helped me branch out a little bit and be more confident in myself.
Same.
Yeah, I never used to talk. Alright, so I'm the guy who made the bad choices.
I swore. I said the F word twice. Grandma Judy's going to be pissed. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'll try my best the rest of the episode.
My grandma's been watching too, so.
Hey.
I've been
Shout out to the grandmas.
I've been keeping my tongues a little.
Both of your grandmas are my grandmas.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
Guys,
who's hungry?
I'm hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Well, guys, we failed at the original plan. We actually wanted to have a scantily clad wing girl, and our finances didn't allow it. And then we tried to get a scantily clad wing man. I mean, we also couldn't afford that.
Maybe it's because they don't like short fat dudes.
It's alright.
Available on the merch shop. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Oh, fuck. Before we really get rolling, I apologize for swearing to everybody. Let's be fair. If you watch this show, you know me.
Oh, I got requests from my coworkers to have the camera come up. So do you
Yeah, Eduardo Jimenez the 26th. Starting on your side, we have the medium.
Alejandro. That's her name.
The honey garlic. Those look like a lot of honey.
Oh, yeah.
Hot barbecue.
Hot.
Hot. Hot.
H-O-T.
WIRE coming?
Alrighty.
Sponsors.
Oh, we're gonna kill the camera guy. This is why we don't do this, because you're gonna kill the camera.
Take your time, man. Take your time out.
You almost killed Eduardo the 12th.
It's probably hammered.
We do have a bad system of having drunk cameramen.
We gotta
what do
start
you-
using the same agency.
Guys, let's jump into this.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
You mean Whiskey Wise is a bad agency? Shit.
Oh, sorry.
Was this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a ton of drums in here. Holy shit. Let me get one of these.
Homemade blue cheese.
Yeah.
Definitely
you can
mom
just
and
tell
pop.
by the look.
Yep.
The,
Yeah, mom and pop place for sure.
They were super nice, obviously.
Oh no.
And it's the original.
Guys, Gary, finish what you're saying after. Let's get this. I'm starving. I almost just fucking mouthed that. I literally put my tongue to it, was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Wow.
That's some good shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Gary,
Well,
keep telling them about the mom and pop shop.
yeah, so like when I went in there, there's two guys, middle-aged guys, and then an older woman, probably middle-aged too. So definitely like a family-owned business, it seems. Super friendly atmosphere when they look like they're working hard. So keep supporting your local businesses.
Businesses.
The bad businesses.
Not gonna lie, for being what you'd probably call any neighborhood pizzeria,
It's pretty hard.
that's a pretty good wing.
It's got a lot of flavor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll lead us off. I gotta find my my calculator. Crisp, I'm gonna give that an 8.5. That was surprisingly crispier than I expected.
And they did sip a little bit.
Yes, meat, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Amount of sauce, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Flavor, I'm going to give it a 7.5. Price gets a 10. Fun story here. Looked on the menu. Price originally called for $18 for 20 wings.
Maybe they weren't on a special. They just didn't know.
We ordered 40 wings.
They were perplexed by this
We
idea.
literally, it shocked them that we gave them 40. We walk in, not only do we get free pizza, not only do they offer to take the wings of the car, it was $29 for 40 wings. We gave them an $11 tip. But I perplexed. We've never had wings that cheap before.
Yeah.
But I will give those an 84. The price really helped those.
Yeah.
They were a pretty good wing.
Yeah, I don't hate those at all. I actually enjoyed them. For a medium wing, they're pretty solid. They had a lot of flavor to it. I think I'm going to go with an 8 for crisp. What we had last week was way crispier, but that was like top of the line crispy.
Yeah.
These are a little above average in my ballpark to where I would consider a wing to be crispy. Thanks. Meat, I'm going to go with a 7.5. They're not huge. They're pretty standard for what you would consider a regular chicken wing.
He's average.
Sauce, I'll go with an 8 because it looks like the sauce soaked in there well. There's a lot of sauce on the bottom, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't make the wing
Well, that's
soggy.
the wing I want. It's the sauce on the bottom, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. Flavor, I'm going to go with an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. Medium wings are so basic, so it's tough to like give them higher scores. But an 8.5 for the flavor, and then price, obviously a 10 because that was phenomenal.
You've also given them an 84.
Pretty cool.
Nice. All right. That was... I didn't mind this. You know? I really didn't.
Flavor was better on this than Brothers last week.
I would agree.
Although Brothers also had good wings, so that's not a shot at
They
them.
good
But,
specialties.
but better flavor on the medium than a Brother.
All right, so crisp, I'm going to go with solid 8. They haven't been sitting for too long. That was a crispy wing. Meat, I'm going to go 7.5. The amount of sauce, I'd like a little bit more. You know, I'm not trying to... I mean, I did cover this paper towel.
I licked my fingers.
Of course he did. Almost said the F word there. It's for you, G. Amount of sauce, I'm going to go with 7. Again, flavor, I'm going 8.5. I didn't mind the flavor. It's a bit different than normal medium wings. I mean, I wouldn't say this is above and beyond.
No,
but it's
not.
It's
It's not your basic medium.
Right, exactly. And then cost, not 10. I mean, we got free things. So
82.
okay.
So the next wing's gonna be honey garlic, but I've got a bit of idea here, guys. We've seen this done at Hot Ones game show. I got a question for both of you guys.
I guess we have answers.
Ryan, so far on the show, what's your favorite moment been?
My favorite moment, probably when the girls were on here. To be completely honest with you, you know, we all had, you know, it was a nice. We were at the bar itself. You know, there was good wings, good times. Kyle was probably freezing. He was in a vest. I don't understand that. Yeah. Or when the wing slipped right out of Pocahontas' hand.
I was gonna say, she talked mad shit to Gary
yeah.
for dropping wings, and then whop. Gary?
So that's what I would say, yeah.
How about yours?
I think I'm gonna go way back here.
Way
I
back
think
with
the
a lumberjack
best-
with a hat to match.
Yeah.
I don't know what he just did, but that was pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Biggie. Yeah, thank you.
My favorite moment probably is back when we had the two Are We Doing This Right podcast girls.
Are you about to say the same moment I am?
I think so. And I get up to go clean up myself, sit back down, and I see a hand from across the room slap Kyle in the mouth with his tongues out, and basically had him eat a paper towel in mid-sentence.
Redo this, though. So Jack, when Jack was on the show, Jack had asked me for a paper towel. Gary didn't necessarily get up to clean himself off.
No, I picked up the paper towels.
Jack asked me for a paper towel. I unwound it. I think I gave him the paper towels here. I went to reach it here. It was definitely lefty because I throw righty. And I beam the entire roll of paper towels at him and crack him in between the forehead. Hits Jack, bounces across. Gary gets up going, why did the paper towels just go past my face? Picks them up and turns around to see literally a paper towel like this just whop. And I had my tongue out and it just stuck to my tongue for a hot second.
And I think I laughed for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I got hit in my face, that is still one of my favorite moments of this episode. Real close runner-up though. The Rochester Venture was pretty fun.
Yeah, the Rochester was pretty
That
fun.
was great.
And it was different because we got to sit out in the patio in the
Yes.
sun.
It was cold.
It was cold.
That one was cold. We
Yeah.
can say that was cold.
Yeah.
Let's get into these wings.
I like that little change.
Yeah, we're gonna throw a little change up here. I have a couple more questions.
Oh, these are dribbling.
Oh my goodness.
Not too much scent to them, though.
That's a little terrifying.
I'm just gonna dip it in there. There's
I think
a
it's,
lot of
you
things.
said it's honey,
honey
garlic?
garlic.
It looks more honey than garlic.
The bottom has a lot of garlic.
All right.
All right, guys.
I don't know if
Bone
I
apple
don't know
grease.
if I want to dip this.
Not now.
I'm not dipping it. Oh,
It's like a Cheerio.
what the fuck kind of garlic Cheerios are you eating?
I'm not getting much garlic.
I really did my best to not swear on that for both your grandmas, but what the fuck, man?
I'm getting mostly honey.
Mm-hmm.
Honey nut Cheerios.
These nuts. Got him. It's different.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it. I mean, it's not setting the world on fire. Definitely not like, this is my top 5 wing ever.
It's not terrible, and it's not something I would go out of my way to eat.
No, if somebody had it at a party, I'd eat it.
I couldn't put it any better.
Yeah, like for sure, if somebody had it at a party, I'd be like, okay, I'll have this.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going. I mean, I might because the cost was still pretty damn good.
I think it was last week having those with the
Honey garlic with the
Yeah.
sriracha.
Yeah, it was
tough to
like we
tell.
were like, you know what, honey garlic. Let's see what they can do
I mean,
here.
it still wasn't bad.
No, it's not. It's not awful.
I want to get some more on the bottom. I
Yeah,
didn't get
do
some-
that.
I'm gonna dip
Ryan,
this
you want to
down.
go?
Yeah, sure. Crisp and meat. Crisp, I'm gonna go 7.5. Sorry. The amount of meat, that was a big wing. So I'm gonna go 9 for that. Amount of sauce, this sauce is all over the place. You can definitely tell that they may have shaken these in the box itself. You know? I mean, from what I'm gathering, because that is a lot of sauce on the bottom of that.
It's mostly honey. I think
Yeah.
it's because it's so
Sauce,
thick.
yeah, because I mean, I personally didn't taste garlic, so the amount
Yeah.
of sauce might go a little bit lower. It's a lot.
Sticky
If you were to drink this, you would get diabetes immediately.
I-
if I had to guess.
We drank the
I-
penny
yeah,
sauce. I don't think I'm signing up to drink just straight
That made
honey.
me sick 2 minutes later.
I had a blast.
Although it was really good.
It was so good.
It was so good, but it instantly made me sick.
Amount of sauce gonna dip a little bit. I'm gonna go 7. The flavor.
I'm gonna dip a little for you as well.
He did pennies with us, didn't he?
Yes,
It's my first ever time. There.
that's a guess.
That was your wing cherry.
I like what you did there.
Cherry flavored wings, Gary.
Flavor. This is tough for me. I don't want to. They're not the worst wing I've ever had. not great. Wouldn't go out of my way to eat them.
It's almost dessert wing.
Yeah. 6.5. It hurts me to do it because it's solid, but it just doesn't.
It's not your forte.
It's not my forte. It's not my bad forte, as they say on the league. And then cost. This place is going to get 10s across the board. They were just lovely.
I mean, so it's the fun thing. Even with the 10, it puts you right at an 80.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Yeah. So it's like, this is one thing before Gary gets into his. We saw it from episode 2 that price can really dictate a wing.
Mm-hmm.
At no point in episode 2 were we saying that Duff's is bad.
No.
Duff's is good. But the cost per wing of Duff's
It's insane.
is nuts, and it actually dragged their scores pretty low. But Gary, go ahead.
Right?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna
Oh, damn, it doesn't light. I'm sorry, I got
He's gonna smoke his
sidetracked.
party.
Continue.
Party.
I got legitimately concerned when I saw the lighter come on. I was like, I was only kidding.
No, I definitely hit that with
Yeah,
the
like I said,
lighter. I smell that a little.
I smell mustard gas. No, but yeah, I kind of like what Ryan said. I wouldn't go out of my way if it was at a party or whatever. I would try them, but I wouldn't actually order them now that I know what they taste like. Heavy on the honey, not too much garlic flavor to it. I'm gonna go with at the start. Didn't really lose any crisp. I think I had an 8.5 on the crisp originally. I'll keep the crisp. Excuse me. Meat, I'm going to go with a 7.5. They were pretty similar to the other ones that I had. Sauce, I'm going to go with a 7. They're sticky as hell. They're all over my hands. I'm going to need to like go outside.
Lick 'em or something?
Lick them. I'd probably have to put them in the snow or something.
Stick them up your butthole.
Go wash them inside and get pet the cats and stuff.
Put a Band-Aid on a bottle?
Yeah. Flavor, I would have 6. I wasn't too impressed, and nothing against it. It just isn't something that I'm interested in. And then 10 on the price because obviously we're not changing that.
No.
78.
And still doesn't really give it a bad rating. It's
No.
flavor wise, not my thing.
No, this blue cheese is really good.
So I mean, it's funny that like this is one of those wings that we don't usually see. It's gonna spread us all across the board, and our grades are still gonna be the same, but we all had different views on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Crisp, I'm gonna give it an 8. It was still reasonably crispy. I'm gonna go 7.5 on the size. I had a smaller wing there. It might have just been me trying to pick something out of the sauce, but I'm gonna go 7.5. I thought I could have had bigger. The amount of sauce, I'm gonna go 8.5. Yes, there's a lot in there, and it covered your hands, but it's like any sauce residue that's going to stick to you. If that was the amount of barbecue sauce, I'd be thoroughly disgusted. Because you know what I'm talking about. Because if that barbecue sauce is in there, and you pull it out, your hands look like you just pulled the hands out of a doo-doo diaper.
I just don't like this. It's so sticky.
That's your forte. You know, that's what you...
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think there was that much... I thought that for how much is at the bottom, it held nicely to the wing was my thing.
Okay. I just don't like being sticky.
Because again, like that's the thing. I think if we had that much in the bottom on a barbecue wing, it's a whole other story, and you're disgusted because it's glooped off.
Yeah.
Flavor, I will give it a...
I'm going to use chopped garlic if I had to guess. Within the...
Yeah, it's... You can kind of see it.
That's what I was saying. Like, you can kind of...
I wonder if I can get like a little...
Kind of sort of...
I'm going to give it a 7 on the flavor. And I'm going to give it a 9.
You're right.
On the price. Just because it was... Odd? Odd, the word I guess I'm looking for?
Yeah, no.
But I'm going to give it an 80.
I mean, we were close, all pretty close.
We were. Before we jump on these,
I can drink this just... This is amazing. This is
I
really
do
good.
have another question.
Yeah.
Ryan, you might have to go back through episodes you've watched in the past on this answer.
Okay.
Who's your favorite guest that we've had on this episode or on the show so far?
Ooh.
Doesn't have to be anybody that's just been on when you've been on, because we've had limited guests when you've been on.
Yeah. I would say Colin Delaney, personally. The way that he opened the episode, saying that he was on Cops once, I laugh every single time. Kyle's hyping him up as a wrestler, and he goes, "Yeah, I've been on TV. Actually, I was on Cops once." Hysterical.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Ryan as well, man. Just say
That
Colin.
that was hilarious.
The fact that
it's the camera.
he was.
Person. I was.
Rupert traveled with us to go run camera in Rochester that day with our friend Brendan Rogers, Coconut Jones.
He's a good dude too.
He is.
I like him a lot.
And yeah, everything that could have gone wrong that day went wrong, and we still made the best out of a bad situation.
We got garbage plates.
Colin just made such a great time on that.
Tablecloth.
Yeah.
Gary, who was your favorite guest?
It's tough because I have a bad memory, so I forget. I forget a lot of people. But I think I'm going to go with Mr. Body's Bites over here.
Tyler fucking Body. Ty's coming on again.
Yeah, it was a good episode. We had him on, and he had our first like perfect score because he had those blue cheese wings.
The black and blue wings from Mr. Pizza.
But I just think having him on was pretty fun. He was a cool dude, and I liked that episode.
I will say, going back a question real quick, when I asked about the favorite memory, if it wouldn't have been me being slapped in the face, the close second, which you were on this episode as well, was Wingfest 1 and 2. Wingfest 1 and 2 was an absolute train wreck of a debauchery fucking show. And 7 dudes at a table just trying to see who will eat what.
The funniest thing is Gary. Soupy Booze for days. Takes it like,
shit!
The funniest. Yo, I still watch that just for that.
Yeah,
literally.
I will start that just watching that episode and then
10-second clip. Hilarious.
But guys, this one's got Pizzer's name on it.
You know, these I was actually interested in because we've tried to get barbecue hot
And they're never
for
hot.
so long.
Barbecue hot was my first high score.
And the thing
How are these
is,
wings so much bigger than the rest of the...
it's always barbecue. There's no hot. And
These are barbecue hot.
they actually labeled them. I could tell that this is actually barbecue hot. I don't know, usually barbecue.
My
I'm
my
interested.
first high score was barbecue hot.
Really?
And it was from Duff's. The Duff's barbecue hot bangs.
Oh, sure.
I don't think I'm gonna dip these.
Did we have a barbecue hot from Elmo's?
No.
I thought we had... Oh, they had a charred barbecue. I'm dipping these.
Oh. Oh.
When people have been watching the show before, barbecue's my least favorite. Even though I like the Elmo's barbecue.
Which naturally means you're going first here.
I'm gonna go... I don't need to finish the wing already. But,
Oh, wow. Oh! That finishes with a kick.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be if... I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
I'll go.
You didn't really enjoy it, did you?
No.
I know you, man.
You didn't really enjoy it, did you?
I'm
No.
gonna eat it. But I didn't get too much heat. Not the heat that I actually wanted. I wanted to kind of like scold me like my mother. Love you, Mama. But I wanted to burn. I wanted to feel good. And I just didn't get that. I'm gonna finish it. But
Do you have me another paper towel, sir? If you don't mind.
you can just have this one. I used to get.
Oh, thank you. What do you got?
No, it's
Crisp.
with a guy.
I'm gonna go with a 7. Mine lost crispiness, I think, because there's so much sauce on it. Size, neat. I'm gonna go with an 8.5. It's the biggest ones we've had so far. Sauce, I'll go with a 7. It's pretty saucy, but it's what you expect out of a barbecue wing, and I'm not mad about that. Flavor, I'm gonna go with a 6. I'm not impressed. And then 10 on the price.
That will give you a 77.
Can I go next?
Sure.
I completely disagree with everything he just said. I thought this was delicious. And barbecue is my least favorite wing flavor, to be honest with you. Crisp, that's a little bit down.
Yes.
It wasn't
Agreed.
too crispy. It wasn't too. I'll go 7. The amount of meat, that was pretty solid. I'll go 8. The amount of sauce. Now this, while I was eating it, where I kind of struggled. It's a lot of sauce. But for a barbecue wing, it wasn't terrible. I'm going to go with 8. The flavor? I was a big fan of the flavor itself. It reminded me of a sweet and sour, where, not necessarily the flavor itself. Okay? Now, it's where that, it's
And you can get two
sweet.
totally different
Yeah,
tastes.
so it's sweet to start off, then, towards the end, like Kyle was saying, it kicks you.
So
That-
sweet and spicy?
Yeah, sweet and spicy, my apologies.
That's why we said sweet and sour. It was like, whoa, wait.
Not sour at all. That, I'm actually going to go with 9. I thought that was really good for a barbecue hot, not just completely plain barbecue like normal.
Wish I had more of these.
Very good mouthful flavor. And cost, That's not going to change. I'm going to go with a solid 10.
An 84.
I mean, it definitely has kick, but I wish it was more. It just isn't hot to me.
Alright, so here's the truth, and I'm going to tell it to you.
Bar that was.
I'm going to give it a 6.5 on crisp. That's my only complaint. I'm going to give it an 8.5 on meat. I'm going to give it a 9 on the sauce. I'm going to give it a 9.5 on the flavor. I'm going to give it a 10 on the price. Give me an 87.
That was really... I could probably drink... You guys
Yeah.
drink... I could drink that sauce.
Yeah,
That
that's...
shit was-
I think I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think what you were trying to get at with the sauce, how it wasn't like a normal barbecue, it was a runny barbecue sauce, so it didn't really glob on the wing, but it held nicely.
Yes. That's exactly...
Because there's pools in here. I could go
Yeah.
swimming in this. I'm gonna actually, after this episode,
that's a
tune into
perfect
our
way to put it.
OnlyFans for barbecue Olympics.
I'm just tough on barbecue wings because I don't like them. I try to be open, I just don't get impressed by them.
Okay, we'll try the close next time.
Classic
Okay.
comedy here.
Okay, I got one last question here. Starting with Gary on this one. What is the favorite wing you've had on this show so far?
Favorite wing had on the show? That's a tough one.
We'll make it untough.
Tough enough.
Are you tough enough?
I think I'm gonna go with
Jesus.
there's so many wings.
I know. I wanted an actual...
You should have asked me this beforehand so I could prepared.
Oh no, I wanted it on the spot. I wanted a body count to know exactly how many wings we've taken down in the last year. The number's got to be north of 2,000.
I want to say because my favorite wing is the Kelly's Corner hot wing, but I know what that tasted like, so I'm not going to say that that's my favorite.
Right.
I think I'm going to go with I can't remember what they called it, but it was from Wing Nuts, and that's the it's like the suicidal Cajun wing, I think.
Yes. It was just the
It
Cajun
was
hot.
Cajun hot, but it was like it had a ginger flavor.
A
to
ginger
it.
coffee
Yes.
flavor. It had coffee in it. It was weird, but I don't. You know what? I am not a coffee drinker, and it was still a good one.
It was really good. I think that's my favorite that I've tried because it was so out there in flavor.
Fair enough. Right?
This is really tough. Believe it or not, I'm not actually going to go Cajun. I'm going to throw a curveball here.
I mean, we haven't had great Cajun since you've been on, is the problem.
We've had
We've had a couple.
A
Last
couple of
week
weeks
was
ago,
great.
amazing. And then John's too was a really
John's
good,
was solid.
really good Cajun. You know, they've far and few in between, as they say.
The problem with Cajun is you need to mix it with a sauce too.
Not necessarily, because
Cajun-
I enjoy wet Cajun as well.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
I mean, what I like is like when we do a Cajun dry rub with a wet sauce.
That'd be a lot of Cajun, but I'm here for it.
All
right.
It blends well.
So I'm actually going to go with the chili lime.
Really?
Yeah.
From,
Chili lime.
yes. Hot Mama's Cantina.
From the underground.
The underground
the
location
underground
with
place.
the fun wings.
Oh,
Taste of
Soul.
Taste
Taste
of
of Soul.
Yeah.
We love you, Mama.
You don't throw a curve.
Kalila.
Honestly.
We love you, Kalila.
Kalila. Yo, because the next day, we had a bunch of wings left over item. The next day, there was no change. And that's just that flavor was just
I
phenomenal.
will say, any place that makes soul food makes banging flavored wings.
Yes.
Unless they're medium
Dude,
rare.
they had really
apparently.
good yams. They did though.
It's true.
I ordered like 2 sides of it and ate it all.
Oh, shit.
Plus, the regular food was delicious.
I'm gonna be pretty basic here, but my favorite wing I've had so far is the Elmo's Cajun Hot. It's just something different. It's a souped up version of Kelly's Hot,
Yeah.
and I love Kelly's Hot. So if you can make that better, you're number one in my books. I'm
thing
gonna
is,
go
I
with the
wish-
boring answer.
I wish that I was on the episode. We have to do Elmo's again. 'Cause
Yes.
I've been telling these guys.
And barbell.
Oh yeah.
Barbell's
we
going to
got
happen
we
again.
got plans for that one. But I told these guys at Elmo's. Elmo's literally 5 minutes from my work. Once we have people here from Boston, that's where people come up from.
Is this the hots?
Yes.
Honey mustard Cajun. I had that one time at work. Phenomenal. So we definitely need LOs one more time.
Would you mind handing me like vanilla Coke out of there?
Vanilla Coke? You drink Coke? What?
Yeah, I was shocked when he did that because he's usually a Pepsi guy.
They didn't have vanilla Pepsi. That's all they had.
Yeah, it's not very. Remember Pepsi Twist? You ever had that back in the day? It was like a lemon.
Yes.
That was
very
delicious.
vaguely.
All right, guys.
Very good.
Last wing to run the episode.
I'm actually gonna dip this because it seems to be leaking here.
Yeah, it's leaking for sure.
My pipes.
Step bro.
Step ladder, what are you doing? Oh no, I can't open this with my left hand.
So you just completely forgot about it, looked at the wing, like, I'm going in.
I don't think it's going to be too hot, so I'm just using it to wash it all down. Maybe I should just throw it like a man.
Just like a vulture.
On the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick just eats all the snowballs and just vacuums it, and it's just hitting him in the back of his throat, and then you can see it in slow-mo, just bending his neck.
I can see it on the back of Gary's throat. I'll go on this one. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. You get that lingering heat at the back?
Yeah.
Impressed a little by that. I was not expecting that. Love at first sight here. Figured it was just a pretty standard hot wing. Crisp is going to get a 7. It definitely lost some crispiness.
Sitting though, I don't think that they would even
No.
crispy coming out.
No. Meat, I'm going to give it an 85. That was a big honking wing. I didn't swear.
Good job. For you, Jake.
Sauce, I'm going to give it an 8.5. It's got what I want. Flavor, I'm going to give it a 7.5. It was a pretty generic hot at first. It definitely has a low-laying tingle.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
But I enjoyed it. And then price, I'll give it a 10. Give it an 83.
I'm going to go backwards. So, price is a 10.
I didn't know what he meant by that.
Flavor, I'll go with an 8. I like the kick afterwards.
Yeah,
Nice
I like
little
it.
linger.
yeah.
Nice little zip on the tongue. Nice little fastball there. Sauce, I'll go with a 6 because it's soaked in and kind of made the wing soggy. Meat, I'm going to go with an 8.5. Both the barbecue hot and the regular hot.
Bianca Belair's going to wrestle Sasha Banks at WrestleMania. You heard it here first, OG Jolie.
Boss.
Sorry, that was a 6 on the...
6 on the meat. Oh, no. 6 on the flavor.
Yes.
And then 8.5 on the meat. Both the hot wings were pretty big. Bigger than the other two. And then crisp, I'll go with a 6 as well. Because it said a little bit, but like you said, I don't think it was going to be too crispy coming out.
It's our lowest graded wing tonight at a 77.
I thought I had 77 for the other hot.
Okay, well, Gary's really not a fan.
No, I actually like those for
Gary
flavor. It's just they
hates
fat.
these wings.
What'd you get for flavor?
I gave it an 8.5.
8.5.
85.
Boo this man! Boo! Sam walked in the door! Boo! Gary actually was.
I like being the villain.
Ryan?
This was tough for me, man. You know me, I didn't have to run inside for paper towels, but this is still lingering on my tongue.
I like it though.
I like it.
I'm not upset.
I like it. I love
You
it,
know?
and I want some more of it.
Try.
Luckily,
so
we have
hard.
10 of them.
Oh.
All right, so that was really loud. I think we peaked over here in the mic. All right, so crisp, 7. Wasn't the crispiest, like we've said, or I've said. If these have,
Jesus.
if they were just out of the fryer, still don't think they would be crispy.
I just think it's because of the sauce they use.
These personal, the hot wings. The meat, I'm gonna go with 8. That was not mediocre. It was above average.
Mediocre?
Not mediocre, they say. All right, I'm on a sauce. Bit too much from what I would prefer.
Saw that one.
Yeah. And my hands are still. I'm not gonna lick them like some Neanderthals here. I'm on a sauce.
Bunga, bunga.
7.5. You know, this wasn't flavor. Now I didn't. Geez, what a snag that was. Great catch. I didn't hate the flavor.
Catch was
I didn't
good
hate
too.
the flavor.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor was good. I actually saw him in Buffalo, believe it or not, once at a concert.
And the other time at a hotel? Motel? Holiday Inn?
There's an IHOP.
All right,
Waffle House.
flavor. I'm gonna go 8.5. If you're looking for a hot wing, that doesn't kill
Murder you?
That doesn't kill you. Solid.
You could probably ask him for extra crispy. It might do it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then cost, actually $9 for that one. You know, because hey,
Still an 80.
that's not bad. All right.
Guys, we've made it through an episode.
We use more paper towels.
Oh boy. Happy birthday to
you.
you.
To Scurvy.
Happy birthday
Scurvy,
to you.
Steve the Pirate.
Happy
So, for people who don't know,
birthday,
they've ever seen
Mr.
Dodgeball.
President.
You're lovely at second. Just lovely. Anyway, Dodgeball. That's why we always say scurvy. It's like...
It's like we
One
use the word
character.
scurvy to substitute the word like awesome or like you're excited.
Yeah.
Scurvy!
Scurvy! Oh my god, I can't believe it.
So, we got ourselves a cake.
You know how funny it was to
Steve
tell
the
somebody to put scurvy on a cake?
I
Not
can't believe
once.
her. This was great.
Not once has that woman ever had to put scurvy on a cake, I bet you.
You nervous to eat this cake?
I'm nervous.
I know you are. I can tell you like you're looking at the camera that looked down like, oh no.
There's a dent right here in the cake and it smells weird.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
Get out of here, you fuck.
I think we can eat this cake.
That is perfect.
You know what the best part about having one scurvy cake is? 2 scurvy cakes!
Did you break your nose?
I did break. My fucking nose is bleeding. Call the fucking ambulance. Mary!
Sorry. He officially.
Well, since I wasted one cake like an asshole.
It's everywhere.
Happy birthday, Scurvy!
The Kurt
In
Angle.
my hair.
Well, I'll cut that after. Ryan, you got anything you want to say to the wonderful...
My hair is in the cake.
Oh man, that was great.
You got anything you want to say to the wonderful
Yeah, shout
audience?
outs to my cousin Angela, actually having another kid.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I was very happy to hear that yesterday.
You and Problems.
Yep, good old Problems. Best couple jersey of all time. 99 Problems in one jersey, 8-1 in the next. Brilliant. Shout out to Veterans Minimum Podcast. My boy Nick the Lamb Show making big moves. What is happening here? Oh wow, that endurance die in that. You're gonna see that tomorrow. Your hair is all ruffled.
Kyle's supposed to lick it off afterwards.
Oh my god. That is
It wasn't a finger.
that is true. Anyway, Veterans Minimum Podcast. Nick the Lamb Show making moves. He's actually has a new show. He will have a new show about sports gambling. I will listen to this podcast. And he's moving to Vegas.
I'm not going to lie. I thought Ryan just said,
Oh god.
Nick the Lamb Show and Bacon Moves. Like you were moving bacon with a lamb? I was so confused.
I don't think so.
No, I realized what you said after.
That's great. And as usual, the Basement Yard, Frank Alvarez, Joe Santagato, killing the game. That's all I got.
Gary,
I got cake.
in 2 ways. Alright guys, thank you to all of our sponsors who put up with us for... Drop something. For this whole year of fuckery and madness. Buffalo Sense, Jeanette over at the Therapy, Tim Tam 89's been with us since the get-go. My buddy Gary Threat on Twitch as well. Husky
Harris.
Hero. Husky Hero 716. The BICBP Radio Network.
The network.
The network. And all of you listeners, all of you watchers, you watch and fuel our stupidity. Yeah, I mean, we watched Jackass growing up, so, like, that's kind of there, but...
Alejandro, our cameraman, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to all 12 different cameramen that have rotated through random camera rolls.
Really appreciate it.
Shout out to every one of you that have come on as a guest. We look forward to making year 2 that much better. Blue Man Group, until next time.
Until next time.
Hang on, one. I noticed I didn't say last week. Gary's been a father for years.
Until next
I
time,
was disgusted at myself.
keep on spreading those wings.